This is for every student sitting their GCSEs, every student sitting their A-levels, and every parent worrying about results day. And every adult who still secretly believes a grade they got 20 years ago defines who they are today. Before you sit your next exam, before you open that envelope, or before you convince yourself that a number on a piece of paper will determine the rest of your life, I need you to understand one little thing. There is a teacher somewhere who thinks a student isn't trying hard enough. There is a boss somewhere who thinks an employee isn't capable enough. There is a parent somewhere who thinks that their child should be doing better. There is a critic somewhere who thinks an entrepreneur's dream will never work. There is a stranger somewhere who has already decided what you and what your limits are. And every single one of them could be wrong. Because throughout history, people have made a habit of underestimating human potential. They underestimated inventors, they underestimated artists, they underestimated athletes. They underestimated entrepreneurs. They underestimated leaders. And every generation produces people who prove them wrong. The truth is, nobody knows what you're capable of. Not your teachers, not your friends, not your parents, not social media, not society, not even you. Not yet, anyway. Because potential is one of those things in life that cannot be measured. It cannot be weighed, it cannot be graded, it cannot be printed on a certificate. And it certainly cannot be summed up by a number on a result sheet. Yet every year, thousands of young people are told that success depends on a grade. That intelligence depends on a grade. That opportunity depends on a grade. That their future depends on a grade. And that's where I disagree. Now, before anyone sort of rushes to the comments, and I'm not saying that exams don't matter, because they do. Work hard, revise, prepare, give yourself every opportunity possible, because effort does matter. Discipline does matter. Preparation certainly does matter. But your worth is something entirely different, because your worth isn't measured by your maths grade. It's not measured by your English grade. It's not measured by your French grade. It's not measured by your attendance record. Your worth isn't measured by a report card. Your worth isn't measured by what somebody else thinks you're capable of doing. Because history is filled with people who were underestimated, people who were doubted, people who were rejected, and people who were told they weren't enough. Yet somehow they changed the world. Now, let's look at the statistics. Not the grades, but the statistics. There's Jesus, Muhammad, Socrates, William Shakespeare, Beethoven, Thomas Edison, Marie Curie, Rosa Parks, Amelia Earhart. Were any of these people remembered because of an exam result? No. Were any of these people remembered because of a report card? No. They were remembered because they created, they built, they discovered. They led, they inspired, they persevered. They refused to quit when life became difficult. History doesn't remember people for the grades they got. History remembers people for the impact that they made. And impact has never asked to see a certificate. It has only ever asked one question. What did you do with the gifts you were given? Success isn't about what you know. It's about what you do with what you know. And that's the difference between qualification and education. Qualification is a certificate. Education is a mindset. Qualification ends, education doesn't. Education happens when you read a book, when you listen to a podcast, when you start a business, when you learn a trade, when you fall, when you try again, when you travel, when you ask questions, when you become curious about something, when you become curious about the world, because some people leave school and stop learning, and some people leave school and never stop learning. And guess which group tends to achieve extraordinary things? The people who never stop learning. The people who never stop adapting. The people who never stop growing. Because while some students are worrying about a grade, someone else is learning how to solve problems. Someone else is learning how to communicate. Someone else is learning how to lead. Someone else is learning how to create. And someone else is learning how to build. Someone else is learning how to turn setbacks into opportunities. And life rewards those skills. Life rewards resilience, and life rewards courage. Life rewards initiative. Life rewards people who keep going when everyone else quits. And that's why I want every student watching to hear me clearly. Whether you get straight 9s, whether you get straight A stars, whether you scrape through, whether results day goes exactly how you hoped, or whether it doesn't, you are still enough. You are still valuable. You are still capable of extraordinary things, because your grades may influence your next step, but they do not decide your destination. Your future is decided by what you do next, by the books you read, by the skills you learn, by the habits you build, by the risks you take, by the resilience you develop, by the decisions you make when life doesn't go according to plan. Those are the things that shape a future. Not a number, not a letter, not a score. One day your exam papers will be forgotten. Honestly, I haven't used mine in forever. One day your grade will be forgotten. One day nobody will remember your score. But the life you build, the people you help, the problems you solve, the risks you take, the difference you make, that is what remains. So work hard, revise, give it everything you got, but never hand a number the power to tell you who you are. Because your value was never hiding inside an envelope, and your future was never waiting for permission for a grade. Results day will tell you what you scored, but only you get to decide what you're worth.